In my hands, we have 80 milligrams of Accutane. Why do I have 80 milligrams of Accutane? Well, I'm going to walk you through my Accutane experience. And I'm going to show you clips and go throughout my journey, and we're going to have a good time. Story time. But before we start, disclaimer.
My journey on Accutane may be different from yours. Patients taking isotretinoin may experience side effects including bad headaches, blurred vision, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, seizures, stroke, diarrhea, and muscle weakness. Additionally, serious mental health problems, such as depression and suicide, have been reported with isotretinoin use.
My Accutane journey started in about 2016. I was about 12 years old and I struggled with really bad cystic acne. I tried everything to get rid of it. I tried every single face product out there. I would buy multitudes of just random face products at CVS and try them on my face, and if it didn't work within a week, I was on to the next one. I just couldn't figure out how to get rid of this freaking acne. After a good 2 years of trying every single product on the market and going to dermatologists every single week and even resorting to getting, like, what's it called, steroid injections into my acne, it was pretty bad. And then I got chemical peels and it burnt my face. It was a really bad experience for those last 2 years, and I just want to erase, gone, trash, splash, gone. Then it came about 2017, 2018 when I found Accutane. So Accutane is a really high-end acne product, and basically it takes however long. It took 3 months for me to actually kind of see results for my acne, and it brings you through a tough process. Like, you can go through stages of depression, the acne gets worse, you can get anxiety. It's just a whole process that you just don't want to go through. We're bringing out the paperwork. This is the amount of paperwork you need in order to, in order to be able to actually take this product. Let's start reading. Do not get pregnant on this stuff because you can have birth defects and you just don't want that. Bad headaches, blurred vision, dizziness, nausea or vomiting, seizures, strokes, skin problems, stomach area problems, severe stomach, chest, and bowel pain, trouble swallowing or pain swallowing, diarrhea, rectal bleeding, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, back pain, joint pain, broken bones. Whew. So basically what it's telling you is it can mess you up. So I took a chance. My parents were very, very hesitant on getting me Accutane, but you know, I was struggling, you know, model life, I had to have that clear skin, I had very high expectations from everyone, and I needed to get this off my face, and I just didn't know how. And so I read the reviews, I read every single article about Accutane, and I was just like, it sounds like the pros outweigh the cons, so we're gonna take it.
What is the process to take Accutane?
Every first day of the month, I had to go in and get my blood taken, and then they had to run it through all this stuff, make sure I wasn't pregnant, make sure I was healthy, doing all this stuff. And then after all the lab tests were done, I had to wait 2 weeks and stay on my birth control and then get the product, and it was this big ol' mess. But in the end, I would say that it was 100% worth it because my skin is totally changed.
What was the worst part?
The worst part about Accutane is running, sweating, jumping, doing anything that involves physical activity and rubbing your face and like having your hair and sweat drip all down your face. It burns like a mofo. I cannot even tell you. Like, if you have any sort of facial products on and you are on Accutane, you will burn alive. So if I did have to go outside, I would have to use 110 SPF. This is by Neutrogena. It is the Age Shield Face. And basically, anywhere I would go, I had to wear sunscreen because I would burn. When I was still in school, I was doing gymnastics, volleyball, track, running outside, doing all this physical activity, and then I would go on the trampoline and I would get off, my face would turn as red as a tomato and I just wouldn't know what's going on. But the Accutane does that to you. It gets you more inflamed when you do physical activity, when you sweat, or anything that I did with moving my body, I would just kind of break out and burn. So that was really the worst experience for me. Another side effect is I was really energetic and like all over the place, but then as soon as that energy would stop, I would crash. I would be so swingy with my moods. It was kind of crazy because one day I would be lazy and depressed, and the other day I would be, oh my god, it's a flower, so beautiful, nature. Ellie has personal experience for me.
So like, we took her to the beach. That's the beach vacation she's talking about. We'd go to the beach, we'd go to restaurants, whatnot. She'd get in these really high highs. Like, I want to climb this tree, I want to jump over this fence. And then, not even an hour later, crash, be passed out either in the car or like just emotionally drained until she took a nap and re-energized.
Basically what she's saying is I was all over the place. My moods weren't consistent. I was just from one to the other, and it was really weird. I had like a really weird pattern of moods. I don't know.
Random question. But it's whatever. What were your eating habits?
The eating habits on Accutane did change for me. Like in the beginning I was barely eating anything. After about a month, I started eating straight junk food. The cravings and the hormones were just really bad. After the Accutane process, everything went back to normal. My eating habits are good. I'm still working out. And now my skin is completely transformed.
What was it like for daily life?
So I would go to school and I would put headbands on and like headpieces. I would buy those little warmers for your head and I would wear it all the time. Every time it was winter I would just slap one on because it didn't look odd, but really I was just covering my forehead acne because I was insecure. Tragic. I'm always in front of the camera, and if I had acne right now I would probably be wearing something on my face or like makeup packed on, and I would be really insecure because this is what I do for a living. In the beginning I had these massive breakouts and all these people at school, they were just, ew, what's on your face? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make myself better. I'm so sorry. Even doing beauty pageants, you can see the cakiness on stage and it's just not good. When I took pictures or whenever a person would bring out their phone, I was stop.
Storytime.
The worst time period for Accutane was when I went to Disney World. I will slam pictures right here because there are so many pictures of me in Disney World with this horrible acne. It was such a bad acne time. I tried these new products from Disney World and it was like this cooling gel and everything. Yeah, that was not it. Every single product from Disney World that I tried, my face blew up. That 2-week Disney trip, I dealt with the worst acne of my life. It was the starting point for Accutane, and my acne got probably about 20 times worse. Even when I went in the pool at Disney World, I put waterproof makeup on. It was horrible. That is how committed I was.
When did you start to see results?
So I never really knew if Accutane was actually working because you can't really see a difference. It takes a long time to actually get results. But the first time that I was really confident about my skin was I was going on a trip to Florida and there were a lot of people on the beach just chilling, and I was in my bathing suit, still insecure, but mostly I was thinking about, holy crap, can they see my acne? Is it getting any better? Like, do I have to wear this sunscreen and look like a goof? But actually I went outside and these people looked at me like I was a normal person, like I didn't have big red dots all over my face. They talked to me and I had a good time with the fam. It was great. Like, I was completely living. It changed my life and it was definitely a good experience.
What was the best part?
Before, I was oily, I always had clogged pores. You will never see me without makeup because I was just so insecure. And now I can just go outside freely. Well, not outside because quarantine, but I can take pictures freely without having to wear makeup, and it's the best feeling. I've never actually felt acne free. I've always had acne ever since I was a little kid. I've either had one big pimple or little pimples and blackheads, but now my skin is completely changed. I can wash my face, put on some moisturizer, and go throughout my day. No need for makeup, no need to worry about people judging me. It's so much better. 10 out of 10 would recommend, but definitely consult your doctor before you do, because it can be dangerous. But in my opinion, it was definitely worth it.
What if my acne comes back?
If my acne were to come back, I would definitely go on a second treatment, because usually the second or third treatment, you're good. You're good for life. Like, it kind of, the whole hormone thing snaps. You're good. You may have to go on a second or even a third treatment of Accutane. It is a long process, but you have to take one step at a time with your skin. I cannot stress this enough. Did you enjoy my Accutane review and my story time? Because if you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below any questions you may have about Accutane or any acne products. And if you have any acne products you would like me to test out, I've probably tried them all, so leave those down in the comment section. Also, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I post new videos every single week. And I'm living. Alright, that was my story time. Hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.